Hey y'all, welcome back to Krista's Kitchen. Today we have our Misfits box for y'all again. So Misfits Market is a organic produce subscription. I get mine every other week, but you can get it weekly, every other week. Now this is the large box. They also have a smaller box too if you need something not as big as this, but we need this whole thing. They have some different price points on it as well, but their whole philosophy is turning produce that would be discarded or rejected from the grocery stores and farmers markets and things, and sending that out in these boxes so that we're cutting down on the waste in the environment, but also making organic and perfectly fine foods accessible to those that at a much better price point. So this isn't going to be like rotten fruits and vegetables, things like that. It's just going to be things that maybe a little too small, a little too big, that there's a surplus of. So the grocery stores for that local farmer may only be able to take like 75% of their crop. So Misfits buys it from them and puts it in their subscription boxes so that we're cutting down on the waste that's in the environment, which is one of my big reasons I love this. Now a big plus is, again, that it's organic. It's not a huge deal for me. It's not a deal breaker for it to not be organic, but it's an added bonus for sure. If you haven't given Misfits a try, obviously I definitely recommend it. I'm not a spokesperson for them or an affiliate or anything else, but I do swear by my Misfits. I've tried 2 other produce companies and I just have not been impressed with them. I gave them a good go run, but after a few weeks of those boxes I quit, and I've been doing Misfits for quite a while now. If you feel like after this video you want to give them a try, I'll leave a coupon code in the description box below, and right now I think they're giving a 25% off code, discount code for anybody that signs up. And they go from 25 to 30 to 50% depending on what special they're running right now. But the one for right now, whenever I looked yesterday, it was 25% off. So we're going to crack open this bad boy and see what we got. Now they also have what's called their add-on market that you can go and shop in there also to see if you want to add anything to your box. And I remember I added 3 things to my box, so I'll pull those out separately and show y'all that, so it's not skewing your idea of what this box entails. So like I said, this is the large box. It's called the Madness box, and it's $35 every 2 weeks, I think. You can, again, if you need more than this, you need to come more often. You can get it every week if you want. I just have mine come every other week. But they also have a smaller one that I think is $22 each box. But their add-ons, I like flipping through there and seeing if there's anything I could literally add on and help build my menu planning for the week, or anything that they have a really good deal on. So obviously the cardboard box is recyclable, but they also pack it in recyclable material, so I love that. We're saving the environment with reusing the produce and with the packing. So there's also, kind of melting, ice packs that they put down in it to help keep everything cold, and then some packing material to keep things separated. So one thing I'm going to go ahead and pull off right at the top is I ordered some extra green grapes in their produce thing. So I like my green grapes nice and firm. I'll wash these. So these do look a little bit more for the wear than I usually get mine, but I'm sure after I wash them up, they'll go very quickly in my house anyway. But we love green grapes, and I think this was actually a better deal than buying it at my grocery store right now. So that's why I picked those up, but that was an add-on. This sage was also an add-on, but this was like $2, and this is about $4 in my local grocery store, and that's for the non-organic, and this is organic. Again, not a deal breaker for me for it to not be organic, but it's an added bonus. And I also picked up some cranberries. I have a pepper jelly, like relish kind of thing that I want to try and make. So that's what I'm going to use these for. So these 3 things were add-ons, so we're not going to count that in what our box looks like. So we're going to move that over to the side and move these packing materials out of the way. So let's see. Right on top, I have just some red leaf lettuce. Now you can customize, everybody can customize now. In the very beginning of when I started doing it, only certain people could customize after a certain point, like when you've been a member for a while. But now customization is open to everyone, and one of the things that I chose on mine was random lettuce. So that's what I got. It looks like I have another one in here. Let's see if we can pull it without me tearing it too much. So we got 2 random lettuce. Oops, it's kind of breaking apart. That's okay. We're going to break it apart to wash it and eat it anyway. One thing with this large box is they promise 14 varieties of things. So at the end we'll count to make sure that held true. Some grape tomatoes. These will go fast also. We love them for snacking, but also for roasting in the oven. Some yellow squash. Ooh, these jalapeno peppers look amazing. But we have some jalapeno peppers. And again, I customized my box for what I need and what I will use. If something in this box doesn't look like what you would want, there are tons of other options. So let's see. Ooh. So this should be cilantro, yes. So some cilantro. I'm not a cilantro fan at all, but my boo is, and I'm trying to curb my taste and try and make it so that we can put cilantro in more dishes. But I'm trying this out, and I'm gonna try it with the cranberries for that dip and see how that turns out. I'll let y'all know how that is. Another piece of lettuce, some more cilantro. Actually looks really good too. And these humongous jalapeno peppers. Those look delicious. Let's see. We have some funky looking bok choy. So those are pretty funky looking, but they will wash and cut up just the same. And they still look fresh. They just are not closely pulled together like we think of bok choy in that tight-knit little cabbage roll looking thing, but those will work just the same. But we have another yellow squash, and we have some zucchini. So we have these 2. This one's got a little nick and damage, but that won't be hard to trim around. Otherwise, they look perfectly fine. So this is probably one of those items that they have a surplus of right now. Like, they never really tell us why they have them in the box. Like if it's surplus or size, I just like to guess. An eggplant, so it's kind of a little bruised up, but in a few spots, but it'll go quickly, so not a big deal for us for that. Now we have 2 little baby purple cabbage or radicchio. So those are probably in the box because of the size. Now these Delicata Squash, I was new to these whenever I started Misfits. I had never heard of them, but now we swear by them. We love them. And I've looked in every grocery store around me and I can't find these. So every time I see them available in the box, I select it for us to get. So those 3 Delicata Squash, 2 yellow onions. Let's see. These are some Valencia Oranges, and they just look like they're probably in here because they're small, but perfect size for my 3-year-old. Alright, y'all. So, I've forgotten what all I ordered, and I don't remember what these are. I don't remember if these are radishes or turnips. I remember it saying something about maybe a watermelon radish. They're kind of big for radishes, so maybe that's what this other thing is in here. Maybe that's what these are. I don't know, I'll have to look at my list again. But we have these little doohickeys in the box. And these 4. Now, see, it's got some beautiful color in it. So it's got to be turnips or something, I would think. I don't know. I'm going to look it up and see. But these little things, I like trying some new things. So I always select at least one new thing that we haven't tried. And let's see, that looks like it's the end of our box. Now, a lot of times they will put in an extra little recipe or information card along the side. So I like searching in the box to see if that's in there. And it looks like not this time, but that's okay. So let's see if we got our 14 varieties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, so we got exactly 14 varieties. And it looks like a pretty good box, like especially this squash, the zucchini, the jalapeno peppers, like it all looks really good. The only thing that I'll probably have to use pretty quickly is this eggplant. Looks like it's about where it needs to be, so it needs to be eaten quickly. And the grapes, now once we wash them up, they might look a little bit better. But I know a lot of y'all had even asked last time, like, well, what do you do with all of this? I use a lot of this in our cooking all of the time. And y'all can look at our channel and see some of this stuff we make. But for this time, usually I meal plan because I know what's coming. But this time, all I really have a plan for is the cranberries and the cilantro. The rest of it will kind of go and just see what we work with. But last time we had, we had some squash and some zucchini, a bunch of Roma tomatoes. We made a ratatouille with it. We like to make what we call roasted veggies, and where we just slice up, again, some of these same heartier vegetables, some onions, some bell peppers and things, and roast them in the oven with a little bit of sausage, olive oil, and Italian seasoning, and it works beautifully. But we use all of this up. We used some kale one time in one of our kale soups. We made some with some roasted gnocchi the other night. Like, all of this would definitely get used up quickly. If y'all would like to know exactly what we use it for, when we come back for the next box, we'll do a recap and kind of tell y'all each step along the way, like, where did that go? Did we end up using it or did we not? But I already know that for these, I already plan to make some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. So those will be nice, especially as a little appetizer for Thanksgiving. But obviously these will just go straight to snack eating. Some things like the radishes and the turnip thingies, I don't know, we'll have to play with them. I always feel like taking a new vegetable, roasting it with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe a little bit of seasoning, and you get the true taste of what it's going to be like. So that's kind of my baseline flavorings I like to get with that. But I'll look through Misfit's page also and see if they have any suggestions. But hopefully this gives you an idea of what comes in the box. If you have any questions, let us know. And like I said, we'll leave a discount code in the description box below for y'all. If y'all would like to stick around and see more of our videos, see some of our cooking videos, or just get tuned in to whenever we upload a Misfits box, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then just hit the notification bell. That way it sends you a notice each time we post. Thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.